What's up, Otaku fam? We are back with more reactions here for the channel with some more Spilled Ink. It is time for the final week of Spilled Inktober. Thank you guys for the continued support. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Check out our Patreon link down below for full and cut reaction to TV shows, animes, and movies. Let's hop on in.
Welcome to another episode of
Spilled Ink.
Oh, with your host emirichu.
And I is.
And we are on the week 4 and the final week of Spilled Inktober.
Final week. It's been brutal. Let's get this. The Inktober's is this brutal. Let's get this going.
I think we have 10 prompts left.
That's a lot. Yeah. We got extra. Huh?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
we're gonna fight for our lives, but it's okay.
Vampire.
Let's get this vampire started. Let's just get this going, man.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Time lapse time.
They're so fed up with this stuff.
All right.
Of
what
course.
we got here? I got Dracula. Looks like you did that dude from Baldur's Gate 3.
You remember his name?
Asterion?
Astarion. All right, what do we have here, Ditus? Please explain. This looks really good, by the way.
We got. I went for the classic, suave looking Dracula guy. He probably owns a castle. And I got the full moon here.
Yeah.
For like the silhouette looking.
Super impressive. I'm still like floored that you did this without using like a pencil sketch or anything.
So the reason why is because I didn't want to use too much ink, because originally I was going to fill this whole page black, but I was like, oh, that's a lot of ink I would waste.
It would have looked cool, but this, I think I like this more.
Like
he's like, in the distance, he's like fading.
Yeah, that looks very Castlevania-y.
It does.
I like that traditionally. I've been playing the Castlevania games recently, and
you have?
Yeah, I like the I wish this show took place inside the castle.
Oh, like the game.
Yeah, because you know how like Dungeon Meshi takes place in a dungeon, and the whole show is in that dungeon.
Yeah.
I wish Castlevania was in the castle, because that's every single game. You're stuck in the castle, weird rooms happen, then monsters show up and they deal with that, and then they get to Dracula. I think that would be cool than like doing like the whole like town again. But anyways, enough of Castlevania.
Okay, so I will say, I don't like looking at this.
Of course, it begins. It begins,
No!
of course.
No!
15 minutes on the clock.
Right.
15 minutes on the clock, and she hates it.
Let me start with something positive. So I switched over to this nib, and I actually really like it. It's been a lot easier for me to control. So I'm gonna stick with this. But I will say, I really don't like how big I drew his eyes, and I also made it look like he has eyeliner, which I'm not a fan of.
Doesn't he look like he has eyeliner on?
I mean, kind of, but not like winged liner.
I feel like you should have made his forehead bigger, though.
You think I should have made his forehead? I thought I made it too big.
If you make him bigger, it makes him look older. Because isn't he like kind of old looking? Like at least like 37.
At least 37.
He looks 37.
Specifically 37. Kind of, yeah, he does like kind of late 30s. But yeah, I think I made his eyes too big, and I feel like I made his like head at the top too wide. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to be too nitpicky.
Yeah, don't be. It's 15 minutes. I think it looks really good.
Thank you. I'd like to redraw it.
I like how you give emotion too.
Thanks.
Ruffles. Interesting.
Number 23. For some reason, I picked the word ruffles.
I hate that you picked this word.
I figured our audience would want us to pick words that we very clearly struggle on.
Oh, this is pain. All right. So, ink drops. We have decided, because the pressure was too strong with the time limit bearing down, we'll just like go off time, right, Emily?
Yeah, we finish when we finish.
All right.
All right.
See, they went very similar and also not.
Hey, wake up.
All right, day 23.
Wake up.
Ruffles. Okay, so, I mean, pretty self. I decided to, when I thought of Ruffles, I thought of like dolls, and I'm like, oh, I'll just draw like a creepy little doll girl. She's got a little, so the ruffles you see are on her sleeves and then around her collar and then the neck area, and she's got like a ruffle headpiece.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. I like the mouth. I can see him the ventriloquist. Ventriloquist. Yes, thank you. I know English. This looks like Chucky's Bride or something.
No,
Just
it
kidding.
doesn't.
I'm just
Does
kidding.
not look like Chucky's Bride.
Didn't Chucky also scar you when you were a kid?
Yeah, did scar you?
Yeah, so I think there was a scene with the bathroom and they like parodied Psycho, but it always freaked me out to go to the bathroom because when you get out of the tub, he's like there with a knife. Yeah, you know what's interesting though? Like
What?
on the plane back to Maine, I had to watch some movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I saw Chucky there and I was like, I never watched Chucky. So I decided to watch Chucky for the first time. Very well done. Like,
Oh, it's a good movie?
The physical effects that they did with this doll was actually very like, I kind of liked it.
There you go
I
again.
dig it.
You're admiring like the artistic.
Right? Like I done it.
techniques.
It was cool.
Art
I
nerd.
mean, like the story could have,
Oh, okay.
made a little bit more sense. But hey, I thought it was a good movie.
You like the effects?
Yeah. So anyway.
I see. You look like you drew a bride of Chucky.
I went. No, if Bride of Chucky would be that. What do you mean? This is like I went for the corpse bride.
Oh, this is pretty.
Just a dead bride.
Yeah, with like a dead bouquet.
And like she didn't have to shower because she's dead. So like her hair's unkept and
So the ruffles are in the veil and the headpiece.
Well, I attempted to add ruffles, but I'm not. As you know, I'm not a ruffle god. Also,
Not a
I
ruffle
kinda rushed
god.
at the end because I didn't want to bother getting the ruffles correct.
Mm-hmm. No, it looks okay. Honestly, like I feel like the messiness of the lines kind of works.
That's true because
With
she's
like the bride, she's been dead for a while.
she's dead and stuff.
Her dress is all like effed up.
Oh no, not
Why
Candy.
candy? Why'd you pick candy?
I don't ask the patrons. They're the ones who came up with the words. I just picked.
You picked the words.
Yeah, well,
Why'd you pick ruffles?
because I figured a challenge was a good idea. I mean, I had a decent time.
Oh my god.
Alright, Gravity Falls, let's talk about it. Since, well, I guess it kind of fits with like the spooky Halloween season, yeah? Kind of.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Of course I liked it. I'm surprised actually. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to like it. Hello?
You didn't?
Excuse me with your phone?
No, I'm looking at my
This
reference
is gonna drive me
picture.
nuts.
I'm looking at my...
Why is it beeping still?
Sorry, Sydney's texting me. Wait, so okay, question. Because I know we briefly mentioned Gravity Falls like last episode, but we didn't really get to fully talk about it. So I want to hear your thoughts, Titus. Who's your favorite character and why?
Oh, I can't say spoilers.
Spoiler warning. Here's a timestamp on the screen if you want to skip to where we stopped talking about Gravity Falls.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like Uncle Stan's brother. What was his name?
You forgot the name of your favorite character, Stanford?
Yeah, to be fair, he's only in like 6 episodes, 7 episodes. I just thought he was cool.
No, yeah, he's really cool.
Why he looks so cool? I don't
He's
understand.
voiced by like J.K. Simmons.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. That's
Yeah.
right.
I
Legend.
Stan Lee was gonna be your favorite.
No, I like them both. They're both.
Oh, yeah.
They got that twin energy
Yeah, I
going
like
on.
them
I
both,
like
too.
them both. No, I really like Grunkle Stan too.
Mm-hmm.
Grunkle Stan. Dipper. He's even though he's supposed to be what? How old is he? Like
12.
12? He acts like a grown ass man. But yeah, I do like Dipper.
Trauma will do that to you.
It's alright. She has some moments where I'm just like, why? I understand
Excuse
she's a
you.
kid. I
I
understand
love
she's a kid.
Mabel.
But like straight up, there's one episode where like she just like left Dipper to die. He's screaming, "Cow, please, I'm gonna die! Open the door!" And she's like, "Yeah, go. Did you confess yet?" And I'm like, come on, Mabel. Like you're literally gonna kill your bro. I don't even remember if she apologized like correctly.
She did. She apologized.
Yeah, like barely.
She apologized in the
Sorry I
Mabel
almost
way.
killed you. The show's very good. I like season 2 more than season 1, obviously.
Of course. All right, now
Right.
who's your least favorite character and why?
It might be. Oh yeah. You knew it. You asked us because you knew. I had to really think about it. It just starts with a G.
Gideon.
Oh my god! All his episodes are boring. I know you're gonna come at me and like Gideon stands. I don't care. Every episode he had was boring. I did not like Gideon. I did not like Gideon at all.
That's funny.
So funny. I know he's like a major antagonist, but every time he showed up on screen, Dennis was like, "Oh brother, this guy again."
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
Nah, this guy.
Like, I did. I liked his intro episode.
Oh, that episode with the mansion.
Oh,
The mansion
yeah.
episode was so good. I like that
It's
episode
one of
a
my
lot.
favorites.
There's a lot of like really good episodes in season 2. It's all built up. The finale too. The finale was that was a good finale. Like a lot of shows have a hard time doing finales. I mean, like an ending.
You know what's interesting? Like interesting observation I've noticed.
What's up?
That I think is indicative of like kind of the fan base growing up. So I remember, what is it? So I watched Gravity Falls back when it was like you were keeping up with it.
Yeah, I wish. I don't know. I wish someone got me into it at that time because I could see the.
It's like hype. It's so hype.
All the hints they give you.
Yeah, and the codes.
There's
and everything.
so many codes, so many hints, and I wish I was just like, man, if I was a part of this fandom when it was going, I understand why.
That's how I feel about Avatar.
Oh.
Like I wish I was there when everyone was like super hyped for like,
hell
the
yeah.
Agni Kai and the finale.
Well, it was a lot harder because that was like we didn't have like it wasn't really social media. It was like forums.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It
was
was
a
just
little
talking
harder.
to your friends at school.
Yeah.
But hey, that was still just as hype
you
though.
couldn't talk to your friends at school because it was like half anime and you're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
Because-
maybe at
yeah.
your school.
Well, yeah, my school at least.
So yeah, I was like in college when I was watching Gravity Falls, and I remember watching it now. I was like, why is Grunkle Stan kind of?
I agree. You know what, Grunkle Stan, he's something.
kind of hot. What's something about him?
Something about him. I feel that, especially with Stanford. He got like the sideburns. He looked cool.
Yeah, and like you know what's funny?
I like his gear too.
I feel like now and then because I think because of the Book of Bill that got released recently, Gravity Falls is kind of back into like the
consciousness.
yeah. The cultural consciousness again. Everyone's talking about it again, and I noticed suddenly everyone's thirsting after the Stan twins. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, where was this before? And I realized it's because, like, I think it's because the fandom kind of, like, grew up. So now we're at, like, grandpa thirsting age.
Stanford's, like, fade beard, his faded out beard, looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, he had a pretty good entrance.
Me and Emily were discussing, like, I think eventually we're gonna, like, animeify Grunkle Stan.
Yeah, we want to do an episode where we draw, like, Western cartoons in anime style.
Oh, that'd be
You know what the
sick.
main problem is? Is when I see people animeify Grunkle Stan, they make his chin, like, so anime.
Oh,
like,
they, like, Ikemenify him?
Yeah, they go too far. They make him too intentionally hot. I feel like there's some hotness that, like, with a wide chin.
The hotness, his, like, scuffiness adds to the hotness, I think.
Yeah, his not caringness, I guess. I don't know, but
How many
I would
minutes have we
like
talked
to do
about
that.
how
That'd be
hot
fun.
Uncle
But then I wonder, like, at what age was I susceptible to thinking old cartoon men were hot? Because that wasn't really a thing for me before.
You ever woken something new? Comes with age, I guess.
Hey! What do we have here? Whoa! You have the Summerween creature.
Oh, is that his name?
Yes.
Summerween?
Summerween! Well, wait, hold on. Does he have a name? The Summerween Trickster.
Ah, Summerween Trickster.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, I really liked their
And what is this
no face
from?
reference. This is from Gravity Falls from the Summerween episode, and he is made up of candy that no one wants, like
Yeah.
off-brand candy
Which
that
we
everyone
talked about in a
throws
previous
away.
episode. But
Yeah.
you know what bothered me the most?
What?
When they showed that, like,
Oh, yeah.
he transformed to a bunch of candy that nobody wants, it showed candy corn.
Candy corn
I love candy corn. How can
Yes.
you make candy corn dirty like that?
Candy corn is gross.
Dude, candy corn is
No.
delicious.
You
I actually love
Candy corn is
candy
great.
corn lovers.
I remember when I was growing up, everyone always
Otaku fam, let us know in the comments if you're yay or nay for candy corn. The correct answer is yay. Candy corn is delicious.
made fun of candy corn. It was
I will
like
not
the
accept
butt end
any
the
other
joke
kind
or
of
something.
slander.
Yeah, I bet you
What'd
like
get,
eggnog
candy corn?
too.
I love eggnog. Oh, I love eggnog.
No, I say
Put
no
the
to eggnog,
nutmeg
though.
in there. Ooh,
No.
baby, eggnog, apple cider. I love all of these.
cider.
Ah, and you got star candy, your favorite gummy candy.
I do. Okay, I know this is like not very creative. It's just the first thing that popped in my head. I thought about like what candy is my favorite.
You
currently.
just drew your favorite packaging candy.
Why are you laughing? So So I drew the Kirafua gummy.
It's literally.
Hey.
Listen, I would have gotten some from
You even got the
7-Eleven.
text in there too.
Kirafua gummy.
Oh my god.
We have
Bubbles.
Bubble.
Bubble.
Number 25. I know it's hard to make Bubble spooky, right?
You picked all the cheerful words that I'm trying really hard to keep up my horror pact right now.
My pact.
My pact, and you're giving me words like Ruffles and Bubble
And
Candy.
candy.
and candy.
Oh.
That's not what I thought.
There you go.
Oh, I hate it.
Can you guess what I drew?
Bubbles, Powerpuff Girl, but older.
Yeah.
I know it.
So I drew Bubbles, and I added bubble sleeves, and she's wearing a bubble skirt.
This looks like a fashion magazine.
That's the vibe I was going for. So initially I was gonna have her bigger, like in a pose, but I was like, I want to show like an outfit. So yeah, Bubbles with a bubble sleeved top and a bubble skirt.
Bubble as a teenager.
Triple bubble, yeah. What do you think?
Very bubbly.
Yay!
That was cute. It's a fashion magazine.
Yeah, it's a really simple idea. I didn't really know what else to do, and I knew you were probably gonna go for the gross look.
I didn't know what to
So-
do either, so I went for bubbling skin.
Ew! And he's in like a bubbling cauldron.
He's in a
Ew!
cauldron.
I want to like scratch him.
Ew. You'd probably feel really good to your fingers. Like,
Ew! It
Nah,
probably
nah.
feels like one of those warty gourds, those wart pumpkins.
Oh yeah. That's what I was kind of going for.
Ew! Gross! I like this one. This is great.
Like that.
Your like pen and ink style would work perfectly for those like Halloween children's books.
Like-
Those like
like-
short stories.
Oh, like Sweeney Todd? Oh, short stories. Oh yeah. Okay.
Not scary stories to tell in the dark, but like the goofier Halloween stories.
So goosebumps.
Coffee.
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 How do you make coffee scary?
Let's go.
Go. I'll make mine quick. So, all right, really quick story. I was just thinking about that actually as I was washing
me
my
too.
pen nib. I met a guy, like a Japanese guy, who was basically like the equivalent of like a weeb, but like reverse.
America Boo.
America-boo, kind
Ooh.
of. That's a vibe I got. Cause what is it? I was at like an izakaya with like a group of people, and he was there, and he was like, "You know what we need to have more of in Japan?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "We need Hooters." And I'm like, there is a Hooters in Ginza. And he goes, "No, it's not the same. I like white women."
Of
And I was like,
course.
"Ah,
Of course.
I see." He's like, "I love big-breasted white women."
Mm-hmm.
And he said that his favorite place he's ever been to was in Florida, and it was called Mugs and Jugs.
Oh my god.
I was like, he was really nice, by the way. I'm not dissing him.
Yeah, it's just,
Just to
funny.
be, it was just really funny.
Culturally funny.
Because I was like, oh my god, this is like the Japanese equivalent of like Scott from Missouri being like, I think we should have more maid cafes in America. I love Japanese women.
Alright.
You know? What is it? I asked him at one point, I ask everybody this. I was like, do you like anime? Like, what anime do you like watching? And he's like, oh, I don't really watch anime. I watch Western shows.
I'm a cultured. I watch the mainstream.
And I was like, oh, what Western shows? And he goes, Better Call Saul.
All right, good choice. All right, well, I'm ready.
Wow.
That's funny.
This looks good.
Yeah, it's not bad for
This
like
looks-
no reference.
This
Only
looks
the
really
hand was
good.
referenced.
What the
but,
hell? You just came up with this guy from
I-
the top of your head?
Yeah, so.
So why is he
I'll-
scary?
Yeah, exactly.
See your thing from your nightmares? Do you dream
So
about
you're
him?
wondering, you know how I make my pack? Oh, horror. You're wondering, well, this guy looks so nice. Like, why would it be horror?
Yeah.
Well, back when I was like 10 or something, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
This
Child
is a
I was
good.
afraid
This
of
is a
the
good way to
dark.
start the
And
story.
my bedroom would be upstairs, so I'd have to run up the stairs from my dining room would be here, the stairs would be here, and I'd get to my room, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every time I had to go to my room, I had to turn off all the lights because my parents were sleeping. So every time I turn off the lights, I get so scared. I'm like, like, you know, when it's dark, I'm like actually afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
It's like those viral videos where it's just like what everyone thinks happens, turn off the lights and you hit it and you run and something's chasing and something's like in a black suit just chasing after you till you get to your room. It's just like, don't let it catch you. So you turn off the lights, they show up.
Yeah.
back then. Every time I turn off the lights, my imagination would activate where
That-
this is my
this
dining room
dude.
table, and this man drinking coffee at 3 a.m. in the morning would try to talk to me at the dining room table.
You just
Right?
thought of that in your
yes,
head?
yes. Every time I turn off the lights, he appears in my dining room table drinking coffee.
Why a man drinking coffee and not a monster?
It's freaky because he was a nice ghost. He was a nice ghost, imagination ghost.
So okay, it's not that you saw a ghost. Like it's not like you actually saw an apparition. You like conjured it up from your head. You know that for sure.
I hope so. So
What?
so
Did you actually see like a ghostly man with coffee?
yes, and it
Maybe.
only happened at 3 a.m. at my own.
It's like a YouTube video.
But like the thing is, it's not a ghost. I know because like one, it's like a new house unless it was built on top of like a graveyard. But I don't believe in ghosts. Anyways, I think it was my active kid imagination.
Yeah.
I saw it every time. It was 3 a.m. Turn off the lights. He's there, and I'm so afraid of him. I just run up the stairs because I'm like, I don't want to talk to this guy. I don't know if he's gonna try to eat my soul. But he kind of looked like he looked like the whitest dude. Just, the whitest dude just drinking his coffee at 3 a.m. in the dark. And that's my story.
That's just Joe. That's
Yeah,
Joseph
yeah.
Broseph with a cup
I'm
of
sure
Joe.
Joseph
he was just trying to
Broseph.
be chill and nice.
Hey kiddo, what you up to?
So, what do we have here? A racist ghost.
Wait, why is stop?
Damn.
I'm just joking.
Got you.
It's the first thing that, like, you were a racist ghost.
I'm getting bullied by a ghost with like childish.
Oh my god, dude. Emily got, like, racist on so hard when we were out in public. Some guy
Racist
went
on?
up to her and did the Asian...
Oh, this wasn't the UK.
Yeah, this is in the UK. This guy went up to Emily and did the, like, open your eyes Asian,
Oh,
like,
the
the
That's
squinty eye
fun.
thing.
squinty eye thing.
I couldn't even.
And I was like, people still do that?
Right? I'm like, how old are you, bro?
Right? He was old.
He was old.
Yeah, he was
I'm
old.
like, get some new material.
For real.
Why are you pulling out like?
I haven't seen that in ages.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm like, I haven't seen that since I was like 10.
Especially coming from a grown man.
Yeah, what a throwback. Holy.
Right?
man.
Anyways, what do we have here? Coffee.
No, I have to redraw it now.
I was joking. I was
I have to
joking.
redraw it
It
now.
reminds me. Remember when you did The Simpsons and you just drew yourself Asian? Like,
No, it's very clearly it's like
Yeah,
like,
coffee,
it's a coffee ghost, like
wide
you know,
awake.
like prying your eyes open, like wake up, but you still feel like that's me.
I would love this ghost. At least it keeps you awake. Yeah, I like it.
I think it's so funny, like how I didn't realize how cartoony my style looked until I looked over like at all of your like realistic.
No, but
detail.
look at these, like how smooth these hands look.
Oh, you think so? Zoom in on the hand.
I like the hands. Yeah.
Thanks.
Very clean. Did you use pencil?
Yes.
If you went straight up did that with pen, that'd be crazy.
no, I use pencil.
So.
Hello, and we're back on another day because, you know, doing 10 in one day is too much.
Yeah, we're here to do the rest, which is 5 days 27 through 31. But before we begin, I want to show the candy that I referenced in my candy prompt.
Oh, yeah.
Bam.
It's so silly.
My Kirafua gumi.
You even got the little,
Yeah, this is really yummy. This is like my favorite candy right now. I think it's at 7-Eleven. Can the camera see the inside? Look at that, ready? And then I'm gonna pull one out. Look at that! Isn't that cute? And it's like dusted with like little candies on it.
Anyways, we're going to continue, and the day 27 is Soul. So we'll be right back on that because we got to use our brain. And be right back.
No.
Oh, not Ursula.
Let's review. This looks good. Who's this?
It's all right.
Who's this and how does it relate to Soul?
Well, I'm such a bonobo brain. When I heard the word soul, I thought of Dark Souls.
Of course, of course.
And here we have, it's from Dark Souls 3, we have the Emerald Maiden.
What does she do?
She levels you up.
Oh,
And she's like devoted to you.
is that what all the maidens in those games do? They
Yes.
level you up?
And they're devoted to you.
And they
I
devoted
wanted
to
to
you.
draw Rani or Ronnie,
Oh, from
Ronnie from
Elden
Elden Ring, but Elden Ring,
No Soul.
not Dark Soul. So
Oh.
I picked the next waifu, which is
Oh my god.
Emerald Herald.
Yeah, she's pretty. What's the original look like? I'm
So
curious.
she looks.
Oh, pretty.
She's got like hair in her eyes.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, I guess I missed like a little cross thing going here.
You
so,
captured her sadness.
So I got a little cross thing there. Boom, 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 boom. I really like this.
Do you actually?
I do. I think it's like one of your best pieces.
What? Ursula? You think that's one of my best pieces?
I just okay because
Probably.
well, no, not that. It's just like you see the back. The back is facing, and then her head's like turning, so it gives a little like 3D popness to it.
Sure, I guess.
And then you have these little like creatures here, which is like there's the souls, the lost souls.
The poor unfortunate souls.
And then she looks like it looks like your style, but like Ursula.
No,
somehow.
it doesn't. This does not look like emirichu
It
style.
does.
Get out of
It
here.
does not look like super Disney, is what I'm saying.
Really? Okay. Well, I was hoping it didn't look too much.
I think it's
like,
the nose
I
or
was trying to
something.
imitate
Maybe it's like the
Disney.
nose or something.
No,
like
I tried replicating the nose that she
Huh.
had.
It's the emirichu style.
You just say that about everything I draw. This just proves it.
Transformation.
Day 28 is transformation.
Transformation.
I'm gonna take the predictable route for this one.
And do Sailor Moon. It's a beast man.
Oh. Sailor Moon.
Yep. Called it.
Oh,
Whoa!
I'm done.
What the heck? You're on fire this month.
What?
Sorry, I gurgled.
As you eat candy.
Is this a werewolf?
That is indeed a werewolf inspired by Teen Wolf.
Why Teen Wolf specifically?
I mean, he does not look like
That's a grown man.
No.
There's a
but
lot
it's
of grown men
the
in Teen Wolf.
hairstyle. The hairstyle's very Teen Wolfy. It's like long hair with the beard.
This looks so cool. I really like the lips.
He doesn't even look like a werewolf. He just looks like a beast man from like a fantasy novel.
That's what I
that's
said. I
about
could
to-
have said it was a
romance
beast
novel?
That's about
man.
to woo you.
Where's the full moon?
Right there.
Where?
Here.
That's a huge full moon.
I know, it makes no sense because I got these tiny houses in the back and then there's like this giant moon. But whatever. Alright. It's beautiful.
You think so?
Yeah,
You know what I
it's-
noticed?
This is in the middle of the transformation.
You know what I noticed? Like my lighting style and your lighting style?
Clean AF.
Mine looks like a coloring book.
Oh, wait.
Mine looks
Yeah.
like a coloring book because it's all like outer lines and like I do like no shading basically.
You know what we should do for
What?
you? I think you're afraid. I know this because I know you. You're afraid of shadows and,
it's because if I was coloring it, obviously I would include shading, but it's like I'm working directly with like black ink. I don't want to. I feel like if I shade it, it'll lose the like soft.
But that's the monochrome.
Maho
That's-
shoujo.
you gotta go for the manga style.
Yeah, this all looks like coloring book pages.
You gotta go for the manga style.
I guess it's kind of manga style.
Yeah, this is manga style. For sure.
Yeah.
I really do. This is clean. This is.
You like
Very
it?
clean.
Yeah, she's cute.
I tried not-
Where'd you mess up? Where's the mess up that
Oh,
you're?
sorry. It's her shining forehead.
Yeah. What about
The
it?
rays are like not consistent. I just messed up. I
What,
didn't make
what, who cares? It's like a frame. It's like it's a frame.
So
Like,
the picture I used for reference was because I didn't want to like directly copy like a specific frame
Mhm.
because then that's kind of boring, right? So I referenced this, but I wanted to pick like a different pose.
uh-huh.
So I kind of combined it with that one pose she has where she's like kind of turning her head and then the lights flashing from her forehead. So that's why I went with that. I don't even know if I do these correctly. Who cares?
Wait, you drew this body on your own?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought you just drew a frame.
No, I drew the.
Wow.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, it looks really good. Wow.
Nostalgia.
What do you think of when you think of the word nostalgia?
I think of Christmas.
Me too.
Not their gremlin laughs together.
They are gremlins. But we knew that already.
When was the last time you felt nostalgia, Emily?
How many years has to pass before it counts as nostalgia?
I don't know. Old enough, I guess.
Cause like, okay, for me, I know 10 years is a long time, but even 10 years doesn't feel like nostalgic.
I feel like that's nostalgia.
You think so? 10 years?
Well, it depends what it is. What is it?
Well, I don't feel nostalgic for things that are just 10 years old. Like, okay, like I didn't feel I feel like I don't feel nostalgia for things like past high school. When I think of nostalgia, I think of like childhood.
Oh, okay.
Like when we watch
I
Gravity.
think that's like childhood nostalgia though.
Yeah, but when we watch Gravity Falls, I was like, I wouldn't necessarily say I felt nostalgic, just more like, oh, I remember this. This was like, I really enjoyed watching this.
Okay.
But it didn't give me feelings of nostalgia because it didn't feel like it had been that long already, you know?
I guess you can feel nostalgic when, like, let's say they remake something of your nostalgia of like the thing you've remembered in the past. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember that game and it's remade. Oh wow, nostalgia, right? I guess that counts, right? Wouldn't that count?
The last time I saw Snowfall, whenever that was.
Snowfall. Oh yeah, I guess so. Always has to go back to Christmas, huh?
That's the time of year I feel the most nostalgic for. Winter, or like I guess summertime, when we all had those air conditioners that were like huge boxes that were sticking out of our windows, and it was loud as hell.
Oh yeah, the white noise.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, noise has a lot to do with nostalgia, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And smell. Sometimes I'll smell a candle that smells like weirdly familiar, even though I can't pinpoint where exactly the scent is from.
You like scent stuff, but I guess for me, I have to like visually see it, I think.
Did you not get nostalgic when you watched A Walk to Remember yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
You're like, oh, I remember this movie.
It's just such a strange movie because it's like I was watching it for the first time because I watched it in like 20 years and I was like, oh.
I don't remember
I was like,
anything.
whoa. The song definitely is nostalgic. Home Alone, you feel nostalgia for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can we watch Home Alone again this year? Okay. I know it's not Christmas, so this is like not an appropriate topic for this video. Ink drops. Tell me what your yearly Christmas movie is.
Die Hard.
I want to know.
It's Elf.
What's the true one?
Elf.
Oh. I ain't hear you say that.
My mother-in-law loves to watch Elf when Christmas time comes on, so
She loves it too because she thinks it's your favorite.
All right.
it's a funny
My
movie. Will
laziest
Ferrell's
entry
funny
yet.
as
I
hell.
don't think it looks lazy. You drew a bed frame.
So I drew the head 1st and like in my head I was like, oh, I could draw the kids.
gotta watch
like,
that.
I'd
We've gotta
see
watch
his
The
nose
Grinch.
sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Jim
I was
Carrey
doing everything
one.
for my. You know,
Oh, yeah, that looks
I
cool.
didn't have any reference, so I attempted to draw the kid. Didn't look good. And then my biggest problem is the perspective here. You see how like his body, his legs would not be here for where his head is. His legs would probably be over here, and then this would be.
well-
If you get this, then maybe it would look okay. But then I did that, and like the perspective looks off. Anyways, the whole point of this is that it's supposed to be a boogie monster in the closet.
It's scary. Did you believe in like the boogeyman, or did you believe there were monsters in your closet?
No, but like there's so many tales about stuff in your closet that I was spooked out from my closet. Yeah.
You know what's funny that you mentioned the whole like you didn't believe there were monsters in your closet, but you didn't really get the idea of it until you saw all the media. Like,
yeah, you think
with-
like the media controls my.
No, I think it's funny how I feel like a lot of children's books instills like
Scary stuff?
like opinions in kids that they otherwise wouldn't have.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe they're like the ones that make us scared.
Okay, like, do you remember? This isn't like a big tinfoil hat conspiracy thing, but like just related
Sure,
to that.
it's
Do you
not.
remember how like back in the day, I don't know if it still applies, but every children's book would talk about how like kids hated eating spinach.
Yeah!
They made spinach sound like the nastiest
and broccoli.
thing. Yeah,
And Brussels
I remember
sprouts.
thinking, I like was conditioned to thinking like, I guess spinach is really gross. I guess
Yeah.
I don't like spinach. And then I ate spinach, and I'm like, this is delicious. What are those books talking about? So
Yuki.
I feel bad because I feel like this looks really lazy, but I do really like it.
Yeah, no, it's artsy.
You think so? Oh, you don't think it's like pretentious artsy, do you?
No, it's just
Oh,
it's
okay.
a simple artsy.
So for me, okay, when I think of nostalgia, obviously I think of Christmas. But then I was like, what about like the winter time makes me feel the most nostalgic? So I have this really old video on my channel where I talk about Christmas and like Christmas nostalgia. And at one point I talk about one of the things I really liked to do when I was a kid was lay on my back in the snow and like watch the snow fall because it was always pitch black. So it looked like snowflakes were just spawning from the sky.
Oh yeah.
Like it looked really cool, right?
Yeah.
And after I moved to California, I didn't really get to see snow for like years. And I think one of the first times I got to see snow again was when we went ice skating in Maine, I believe. And I remember I was back, I felt like I was like 10 again because I was just staring up at like the pitch black sky, like watching the snowflakes spawn. And now every time it snows anywhere, and I'm there, I'm like kind of like a deer in headlights, like staring up, like watching the snowfall. It's just comforting.
You know what's also nostalgic?
What?
When you got the window and it's like half wet and you draw something on it.
Yeah.
Especially in the car window.
Yeah, the car window.
Like your parents are driving home and then it's raining and you're like bored and you're like, oh, let me draw a little happy face on the window.
There's like so much you could do with nostalgia, which is why I'm like, I hope it's not disappointing that I just colored this black and drew
no,
snow.
it's dear to you.
Yeah.
I did this because it's horror experience, but it's a nostalgic.
Boogeyman in the
what?
closet.
I wanted to draw, but it would also be like mirror, which we did earlier.
What?
Where was mirror? I almost thought, so this is my mirror. What I should have done was actually, is part of my nostalgia. Someone told me the story of Bloody Mary. I couldn't go in the bathroom for like a whole week. Every time I had to piss, I'd run.
Yeah, but you have to say Bloody Mary to activate her, so like you're fine. Right?
Yeah, but you know what's scary for me is that like if you spin 3 times, right? That's one of the rules. You spin 3 times. Well, in my brain, as a kid, I was like, I better not accidentally spin. So I tried my best to like, I've always, if I could spin once, like let's say I had to grab the soap behind me, I would like do a 180, but not a full 360. And then go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It like controlled my thoughts in the bathroom for a long time.
Influenced a lot by like little scary things people.
Yeah, there was this scary book. Like this, when we were kids, we found this scary book in our basement. It was in the basement. That's what's scarier.
Oh yeah,
And it gave us like
that's
mythical creatures, and it was Bloody Mary. Then there was Mothman. Mothman was scary. Obviously the classic like the Jersey Devil or whatever.
I didn't really believe in that.
All right, guys. Between that and Broseph Joseph being at your kitchen table every night at 3 a.m. drinking coffee, I think your house was haunted, bro. Just saying.
Scary stuff. Like
Well, when you're like 9, you believe everything.
no, okay. I feel like mine's a little too real. You know what I was scared of when I hit like 4th grade?
Home invasions,
Strangers.
stranger danger.
I was terrified.
Well, that's you have every right to be terrified.
I know
Because-
that is true, but like I don't know. I feel like there's something fun about being scared of like a supernatural like entity that like
That's not
kids at
fun.
school talk about.
That's
I was
not
just
fun.
straight up scared of getting kidnapped.
Well, the new generation for Bloody Mary is the Candyman, which is like just straight up.
What is the Candyman?
I think he straight up just kills you.
Is that like a Halloween thing?
It's like the same thing as Bloody Mary. You say it 3 times, and then he comes out and he like kills you or something.
Yeah.
You had to do something.
oh,
You had to do this ritual in the bathroom.
there's always like a new legend.
yeah.
every
It's
time,
always about the
right?
mirror too, because like I don't
No,
know.
I never believed in that mirror stuff. I think I just didn't engage with it.
I did.
For me, I was just scared of people. I was like, it was bad. I was like scared to go
I
outside.
mean, you should still be afraid of people.
Well, yeah, I am, but I don't.
Oh my god. Okay. You know what I've been into recently?
What?
It's so messed up. It's those videos of like the dash cam. I mean
your ring.
what do you call
doors.
those?
Oh, the Ring doorbells.
Ring doorbell cams where like
No,
they
I
have
can't
like
watch- no,
strangers like
mm-mm.
trying to break into
No,
the house.
I can't watch those. I can't watch those.
I don't know why. It's like I was so into it. I
No,
was
it's
just like,
horrifying.
it is
Freaky.
terrifying. That's what makes it so interesting to watch. I'm just like, what's this guy doing?
No, I can't do it.
It's terrifying, right? Like sometimes, like if I ever have a house. Sorry, my voice cracked. If I ever have a house, I wonder if I debate it. If I ever want like a Ring camera, because I'm afraid like one day I'm gonna have to watch some freaky dude like in the video.
No, you
record-
should.
You should. You
It's
should.
good for the police
But
report.
I'm just hoping for the love of God that I'd never see some stranger trying to break into my house like through a camera, and it alerts me on my phone. Hey, by the way, there's a strange guy just looking through your Ring camera with his eyes dilated and stuff.
Scary.
Whoo!
No, I would get a Ring camera so I could see all of like the little animals that like come up.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
That's
cute.
more a wholesome way to think about Ring cameras.
T.
All right, next word is T. I know.
You
I know.
picked T.
I know, especially
My pact is getting harder and harder.
especially last week was coffee.
T. Yeah, what the heck is this list, Emily? I should have picked some words. What is this? T.
You
and coffee?
could have. You always
Tea.
leave it up to me.
I know, but I didn't think you would pick tea and coffee.
Just draw the same thing, but then make the coffee cup a teacup. Had to make it a teacup, exactly. Real
I've never seen
spooky,
you draw
Emily.
inanimate objects before.
I know. There's a reason why I don't do it. This is like
What? Looks good.
So I drew my ideal afternoon tea because I feel like afternoon tea in Japan is always way too sweet. Like every time I've gotten afternoon tea in Japan, it would be like, okay, bottom tier is savory, and then literally everything else is sweet. Like the ratio of sweet to savory is unbalanced. So for me, I like it when it's multiple tiers. If it's like 3 savory things, and then at the very tippy top, there's a little bit of dessert.
I do like the egg sandwiches and cucumber sandwiches they make. Those are delicious.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Maybe I'm adding too much food. I forgot the scones. Give me a second. Plate looks like...
It looks like a plate. See, this is what art raging gets you. This is what art raging gets you. You get karma for art raging. Look at you. Control yourself. You ruined your piece because you...
It was already
Can
ruined!
we get a slow motion of her rage?
No.
She's like, eh.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it. It's whatever.
You gotta get white out.
Oh, I guess I could. I have to wait for it to dry.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh!
Why, Emily?
You're such an Emily. Oh
You're
my
such an
God.
Emily.
You're Emilying so hard right now. This is crazy.
Whatever. I don't like it anyway.
Still, you could have prevented a drop like that.
Whatever. Honestly, I don't really care about saving this one. Who cares? Anyways, yeah, that's not too bad. So I drew afternoon tea, as I mentioned before. So my ideal afternoon tea. Okay, ready? Here. Listen. Got a big pot of tea, right? We got sugar cubes. We got some jam. We got clotted cream. A bottom tier, we have sandwiches, and we have savory quiches. Then over here, we got some croissants. Maybe like a sausage roll or something.
Right.
I don't know. Mini pies. Mini pie sounds good. A plate of scones. We got some strawberries and whipped cream at the top and some macarons. And then we have a side of charcuterie board. So back when I lived in California, every time I was celebrating something, like maybe like a milestone, like YouTube milestone or something, I would always do like afternoon tea with my friends, and it was really nice because we could get all the ingredients for a charcuterie board, and we'd make everything, and it was really nice. It's a lot harder to get access to good cheeses and cured meats here, so I can't really do the whole charcuterie board thing much anymore. And yeah, I don't really have much kitchen space anymore either to do this whole spread. So now I go out for afternoon tea. But also afternoon tea here is too sweet. So
You gotta find the right
I
one, I
like
guess.
British style afternoon tea the most, I think.
Well,
which is where it started, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they like tea over there.
Yeah.
They like a lot of tea.
Because, yeah, when you go to afternoon tea here, like, sometimes they don't even give you the pitcher. They're just like, what tea do you want? And they give you a little teacup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
That is lame.
This is like part of the experience.
I know, but...
Pouring your own tea.
Yeah, I've noticed the afternoon teas here, it's like tea is an afterthought. It's more about the dessert, which I don't care that
Yeah,
much
no,
about.
that's true, because when you brought me to one, I had to make my own tea. Like, I had to rip a bag.
And they were tea bags.
Yeah, I had to rip a tea bag and put it in. I was like, what is this? Like, where's our kettle?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, that's me. I just don't like how this turned out, because...
I'm right with you there, sister, because...
What? This looks good!
So, this is the test of, like, how much I can remember of the human body.
Yeah, wait, so you drew the skeleton without a reference?
Yeah, but, like...
That looks great.
I don't even know if these... I don't think these do this until here, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I was making stuff up, but it was a
don't
good
think it
test of,
does.
like, making stuff
That's it.
up
You would
to
know.
be
You had to draw the
believable.
entire
It's like
human
a thing you do
anatomy.
in
I
art
don't
to
think
make it
it does
believable. I tried. I don't know where all this knowledge came from.
I like
it's
it.
probably
It's
not even
cute.
knowledge. It's probably way off. Like what is this joint doing here? But anyways, it's
I
fake
think
it till you make it.
I think ribcage has to be like
Right there.
separate parts though. The ribcage, you made the ribcage like one whole thing.
No, isn't it like it's like
Is
like
it?
this?
Oh,
It's
wait,
two
what?
parts
Well, now I'm
going in
curious.
together.
I mean, I should have
It's like
looked
the
at the
in and
reference,
out.
but if I looked at a reference, I'd be here all day.
No, exactly.
And also, I think it would be more fun to just guess, like what the heck is going on here.
Yeah, see, there's like a middle part to the ribcage that goes down.
Oh.
It's the
You're
sternum.
pretty close though.
Yeah, but what if? Oh, you're right. It would be above the T, wouldn't it?
This guy's
Oh,
arm
so
bone got, like,
okay. That
split.
the double split happens here, which
Oh.
I mean here. This
Mm-hmm.
is right. This is not supposed to split though.
Still, the fact
Is
that
it
you did this
singular?
from memory is
Oh,
really cool.
I'm
Oh,
still
sorry.
interested though. You know what? Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not
That's
bad.
pretty good.
Costume.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Pen only. Let's go.
What pen only? I'm going pencil.
I just feel like I'm faster if I like fixing my mistakes that I do with my pen.
Oh. 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 Hi, Leatherface.
what I drew.
You have to like this, right?
Yeah, I like
You
it.
had this is your favorite piece, right?
Yeah, I do. Why? Because I drew 2 cute anime girls? Is that why you assume it's my favorite piece?
It just looks really good.
Oh.
I don't know what to
thanks.
tell you. The line
So
art, 2
defensive.
girls. Was it Doki Doki? She looks like the Doki Doki girl.
Yeah.
So does Doki Doki.
But where's the costume part?
Oh, yeah, this is the girl from Gravity Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Doki Doki and Gravity Falls.
It's Giffany and Monica switching outfits.
Oh.
It's a little hard to see like Giffany's Monica outfit. Also, it's not colored, so it's harder to tell.
Okay.
But you know how we were watching Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that Giffany character reminds me of that Doki Doki Literature Club character.
Yeah.
And I said, like, people would make jokes about how, like, ooh, Gravity Falls predicted DDLC.
Right.
Because Giffany came first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, they're, like, very similar characters, so I just had them wear each other's outfits, like, costumes.
Yeah, it's great.
But still looks like them, hopefully.
Thanks.
You like it? Wait, let me do the flip test.
Do you actually like it, Emily?
I do. Why'd you sound so skeptical?
Tell the ink drops that you actually like your work.
Ink drops. I like this one.
Thank
the last
you.
one.
That's all they want. They all
Don't
signed a big
cheer.
relief.
Ah!
Emily actually likes something.
I like this one. I like this one. Let's talk about yours. I really like this one. Gross. He's wearing someone's like face skin.
Yeah, do you see the thing that's really hard to notice? There's 3 of them.
3 what?
It's too hard to notice, I knew it.
What, is it the paper clips?
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed the paper clips. Ew, that's how he's holding them.
Can we smart?
Is he skinless? Like on his face?
Yeah.
Wait, why are the paper clips skin colored?
They're orange. That's not skin colored.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's how you
skin-colored.
notice it.
Is he skinless underneath?
Yeah, he's like a skinwalker.
But he has a regular body?
Oh, that's true. Maybe he burned
he-
his face.
He's kind of jacked.
Yeah, you feel something?
You
Yeah, I
feel
like
some
this.
kind of
It's
way?
like
He looks like a Dead by Daylight character.
Oh yeah, he does. Like a little monster. He could be what's that movie with the Batman actor? It's a movie with the Batman actor and he's jacked and he's a murderer. American Psycho. Yeah.
Batman actor Christian Bale?
Yeah. This is like American Psycho.
I was
He's
like, where did we
he's
go
hot
from
I'm like, you got yours.
Psycho.
There's
Patrick
multiple
Bateman?
Batmans.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
which
you
one you're
know the
talking
character
about.
Name, huh?
I've never seen the movie.
I watched it once.
But I know people reference it all the time.
But yeah.
Yeah, I like
Classic.
it. I like the shade. This is scary.
We did it!
Woo!
Alright, shall we do a fun little review?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
dude,
Lord,
we're
gonna start from the
Yeah, we
beginning.
can say if we like it or don't like it. I think, well, this is the intro, so, you know. And
I like
we
it.
normally do like
Ferrari.
10-minute timer, like 15-minute timer.
We did 15.
I remember not having a lot of time on this one.
Yeah.
Day 2.
Day 2, Rotund.
Rotund.
I like this one.
Cute little boy.
Day 3, Ocean. I like it.
Yeah.
Goes downhill from here, fellas.
Yeah, you think so? For you?
Day 4, Curiosity.
This is where the art rage really started with
Not bad,
drops.
Day 5, Insomnia.
Insomnia.
I feel indifferent about this one.
Kind of like it.
Day 6, Comfy. I hate this one.
I'm indifferent.
Day 7, Phobia.
Oh, I hate this
I
one.
really hate this one.
Yeah, I don't like this one either.
Day 8, Dessert. I hate this one.
A little lazy. The next one.
One hair. It's
Day
awful.
9, Night.
I like it.
I like mine.
Cool. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
All right.
Day 10, Fairy.
Could be better.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't-
Some people
People
mention that.
going through a portal.
Yeah, or like pixie dust.
I saw that. Oh yeah. It does look like she's coming through a portal or something. That's kind of
Yeah.
neat. All right.
I like that she's getting shot by the farmer.
Go on, get away from my strawberries. All right,
Day 11, Drop.
I like it.
This one's simple but cute.
You like it? Ooh. Okay, I really like this one.
Day 12, Chimera. I'm indifferent. Day 13, Reflection. Don't like this one.
I like the line work.
Really like this one though. I really love his tiny.
I like his hairline work.
the little.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
looks good.
Okay, next one.
Day 14, Magic. I like this one.
I went over and did put white on this.
Oh, I
It
didn't
Oh,
looks
that
so
looks
much
good.
cooler.
I like it. It
I
looks
like
cool.
it now. I like it a lot actually.
I like
I
it
wish I could
now.
call this more the same black as this though, cause whatever.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it looks good.
yeah, I like this one though.
Day 15, Messy. I'm indifferent. Ooh,
Um,
I like that one.
I like it, but the lines are so thin.
Is she gonna say different every time? There's a
Alright,
drop of
next.
ink on one.
Sorry, I'm just. Day 16, Candle. I don't mind it.
Yeah, not bad. I like this one.
Day 17, hydrangea. I like this one.
Yeah, I like this one.
This feels too
Wow.
typical of me, though. Very basic. Very standard emirichu
Does
drawing.
look like emirichu.
Okay, buddy. Day 12, mushroom. I like this one.
I like this one.
I love how, you know what? I love seeing how different our interpretations of the words are.
Well, mine's just all horror, so.
Day 19, yokai.
Okay, this might be my favorite one, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that one's cool.
I don't know the framing.
I don't like this one.
I like this one.
I like
the
that
pose
one.
isn't interesting. Like the
I think
angel's
the
not
hair's a little
interesting.
messy, but it's supposed to be messy. But
Yeah,
like,
but-
yeah, I like it though.
If I want to redo this one.
Okay.
Day 20, cat. I like this one.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
How would your cat meow sound?
Meh.
How would mine
Accurate.
sound? Hey! Day 21.
Okay, to be fair, we only had like 15 minutes on this one.
I think we had like 10.
Oh, we had 10 minutes. You're right. We had 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I think this one looks pretty good for 10 minutes.
I don't want to talk about it.
Your favorite one.
Day 22, vampire.
Empire.
I could do this better.
Yeah, me too.
I like yours though. I like yours a lot.
It's cool. It's cool.
Day 23,
Ruffles.
You
I
know,
like mine.
you know what? Yeah, I like mine too. Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. We cooked on that one.
Day 24, candy.
I like
Yummy.
the
Yum.
Yeah, I
Yummy.
finished
So
it.
goofy.
Yummy.
It's not bad.
I'm indifferent. I just drew the first thing that came to my head.
I like how much
that one.
blacks I used.
Yeah, I really like it though, like lighting and everything.
Yeah.
Little candy details. I like
It
this.
does look like the moon is behind him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's like being illuminated. Day 25, bubble. I
Bubble.
like mine. I really like this one.
I was just
actually.
doodling on this one.
I like mine. Do you think they'd be friends?
No.
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 Joe's my favorite. 21
Joe.
coffee. Oh no, 26 coffee? Wait,
Coffee.
25. Oh, 26 coffee.
You like that?
No.
The racist ghost?
Yeah, you ruined it for me. You ruined it. The racist ghost.
Joe's alright. I like Joe.
Day 27, soul. You know what? Looking at this now, I don't hate it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, this one's great. I like this one
You
a
like
lot.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. I like it more after spending some time away from
I
it.
think this is great.
I really like that one. Well, I like all of yours.
It's alright. It's alright, that one. Oh, I like this one.
Day 28, transformation.
We both cooked on this one. Come on, you cooked on that one.
Yeah.
That looks really clean.
Yeah.
Looks too clean.
That's your style. This is too messy. What do you mean?
No, it's not too messy. This is great.
Yo, this guy's kind of hot though.
Yeah. 29.
All right, lazy. Yeah, we both.
Ah!
Well, I think we both got lazy on this one. I want to say yours is lazy though. Like what? Man. No, it's like my lighthouse one. You know, you were playing
It's
around
not
with. You
okay.
were playing around with black.
It's lazy in execution. It is genuinely from my heart, but it is lazy in execution. I will
No,
say.
it's like kind of similar. It's like you're playing with like blacks, right?
I mean, not really. I just colored the whole thing.
Oh, whatever. I'm trying to give you a bad. Whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got lazy on this one. All right.
30 T.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
31 costume.
Costume.
And
The
this,
last
I like
one.
this one.
Oh my god, for free.
We're free, guys. Oh, oh, oh my God! In next episode of Spilled
Wait.
Ink, after this one, we will do a mini showcase where we show we'll pick one for each day. So we're gonna be going through the tags of the Spilled Inktober prompts that you guys have been tagging us in, and we want to showcase some of your guys' work. So we'll show that at the
Ooh.
beginning of next episode. But for now,
Let's high five on camera.
this has been Spilled Inktober. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me rage. I'm sorry.
Enjoy this while you can, because this is probably the last time we'll do this. We're suffering throughout the whole 30 days.
I was dreading coming into the studio. But thank you
Oh,
guys. We
man.
did it. And also, I just want to say, milestone alert. This is the first time Didus has completed Inktober. All 31. I
I
mean,
never even finished. I never even gone past like day 3.
yeah. I mean, we didn't do the one a day thing, but I feel like you really cooked on all of these. Like, you did amazing.
Agreed.
I-
Yeah, that
These
is
look
great.
great.
I am
You should be
surprised
proud.
because like I don't draw anymore if it's not a part of a YouTube video.
Yeah, I mean,
or an animation.
technically, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Or an animation. So like yeah, I think it was hard, but it was a little fun.
A little.
Felt bad for you though.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring the mood down.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I like some of these for sure. Like this one's sick.
Yeah, these are great. Do you have a favorite?
Do you have a favorite?
Of mine?
It's gotta be
Oh,
Joe.
My favorite.
No,
Oh.
Joe is the best one.
I do. You know what I like the most? I mean, it's no flex. I'm just really proud of myself.
What?
I do
Joe.
not use pencil. These are all balls deep. Like
Yeah, no,
Like
that is a
pen.
flex. That's good.
I'm like very happy about that. Like I'm surprised.
My favorite's the last one.
Yeah, this one looks great. I like.
Or the night one.
Okay. I would. It's tough. I do like this a lot.
the
Ursula
eyes.
one's very
Yeah.
good too, though. I like this one a lot though. But I think Ursula has that 3D look. Like, look at Ursula real quick. Look at Ursula real quick. Look at that like
Not the
body
Ross's
twist.
ghost.
You got the smirk. You got even like you never do like value a lot.
I know, that's true.
There's value
this is
here.
the most value you're gonna see,
Right?
baby.
I like it, and this is really just a good example of great line work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And also, thank you to our patrons.
Shouts out to the ink drops. But no, best picture is definitely Joe.
I can't imagine being a child and that's the thing you see.
Just the whitest man ever sitting at your
3
kitchen
a.m.
table.
I mean, that's horrifying in general, but
Try to strike up a conversation
Yeah.
with you. How's your sleeping going?
that's not the person that I envisioned whenever I turned off the lights at
No,
night.
it was your dad headless.
That too. He chased me around the garage a lot. That was a reoccurring dream. That was a very reoccurring dream.
Yeah, she still would
I
sleep.
still dream about that.
And she still would go sleep at the foot of their bed on the floor. The object of her fear is on top of the bed, but she still felt safe at the foot of the bed.
To be fair,
Yeah.
during that period of time,
Right.
I would sleep on my mom's side of the bed.
Okay.
But then,
Yeah.
Did
Did she step on you
No.
once?
when I watched The Grudge,
Uh-huh.
and I had I think it was 2-year trauma. I slept in my parents' room, like on the ground, like for a long time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I think during that time I slept on my dad's side. Because I was like, he could take the ghost on.
That's true. He could.
I think I was also scared because, like, and I know they rotated, but, like, my dad would obviously sleep closer to the bedroom door.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would sleep on the other side. So I think I scared myself one time because, like, when I was sleeping on my dad's side of the bed,
Mm-hmm.
because I could see the door, even though it's closed and everything. I think I thought one time the lights came on or I saw, like, a shadow, like, under the little door thing. And I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And so I went around and slept on my mom's side of the bed because I was like, then I can hide. I had a lot scared. I had a lot of fear.
You have a lot of trauma.
A lot of fear and trauma as a child.
Yeah. Well, Otaku fam, let us know your favorite drawing out of all of the Spilled Inktober. We will see you guys for the next video. Bye.